All right, you guys, I'm on a house clean. I was driving past. Here's what happened. I was driving past and I stopped at a house that I did like 3, 4 years ago. The guy never called me back. So I saw him getting out of his car going inside. So I turned around and pulled back in the driveway and knocked on the door. You know what? It's a senior citizen. You know what they told me? He said I was only here for about a half hour, give or take a few. I was here a lot longer than that. But he says it doesn't take me long to clean the windows, and I charged him $95. See, he used to do everything himself. So he thought that was a little high, so he never called me back. They literally have about 22 to 24 windows, I think it was. And I only did the outside. I spent about an hour and 15 minutes, to be honest with you. But it's all one level, as you can see. It's all one level. Now, I told him, I said, that was the first cleaning. I said, you didn't call me back to discuss a maintenance clean. Now, if you're going to call me on a regular basis, like twice a year, once a year, or whatever we agree upon, I could, work with the price a little better. So he asked me, do you want to do it now? So I told him, yeah, because I'm done for the day. So I'm going to get this $50 and bust this thing out like I know how. You know what I mean? Y'all know how I do. I bust stuff out. You know what I mean? They ain't that bad, so I could blow through this with my one pass, my water-fed one pass in no time. I'm not going to film this because my memory is already full. I got footage from other jobs I did today that I will be uploading later. But the point of this video is you never know, and you always got to listen to your gut. When you have a hunch, you better go with it. And always follow up on your residential leads from customers you haven't heard from in a while. Hopefully those who are on your list, you're calling them just to remind them, because sometimes people get sidetracked in their busy lives. But this is Masters at Wagtail. Well, I'm going to come back and tell you just how long it took me. Look, he has a white dove pigeon coop. Look at him. Boy. I guess he's breeding them. This must be his hustle. Aren't they beautiful? Wow, look at that. They are beautiful. Beautiful birds. Wow, they're beautiful birds, man. I see you got birds there. I like them.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
I haven't had it for 50. I
Yeah.
haven't had it for many years. Many years. And, they don't bother me. So I feed them.
Yeah?
Give them water, yeah.
Where you get them from?
I bought 30 years ago.
30 years ago?
Yeah.
And they're still alive?
Well, they renew themselves. And when they get to be a couple of times, they got over 50. So there used to be a farm up on Burnland, and I used to bring them over there.
What do you mean, they regenerate? They I don't understand. You said they reuse themselves?
They produce.
They breed.
They breed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, I thought that's what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah. one time I took them the flea market, and I lost the money. I lost a lot of money.
Did
I
you?
found 40 of them, and I made a nice cage just because this, and the wood alone costed me $14. When I got over here, $14 sold. I didn't even get the money.
For the birds. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you ever use them? Like send them off?
I let them go, and they are hops around, especially this time of the year. But from the spring and on, there is no hops around. So I leave the doors open. They go back and forth to the rest, and they come in at night, and I close the doors.
Yeah, they know how to come back.
Oh yeah.
How is that possible?
And they know
I've heard about that, but
they know when they don't have to get out. See, I go open the cage now. They don't get out.
see, who says birds are dumb?
They're not dumb.
There's a lot of birds that are intelligent, more intelligent than some humans I know. You know,
Yeah.
but that's impressive, man. I know back in the day they used to tie notes, and that was their mail carriers.
Yeah, during the World War
The
I,
war.
World War II,
Yeah.
Yeah,
How about that?
There is somebody that still has the breed from World War II. Yeah.
Oh wow.
This breed,
How is that
This
possible?
breed of the guy that, like I said, they do not die. They regenerate. Like they produce.
Yeah, and they take on their characteristics, their
Yeah,
traits.
exactly
They
the
pass
same.
it down
Yeah,
to the
exactly
next
the same.
offspring, right?
Matter of
Okay.
fact, at one time they started to be a little bit too mixed breed, so I took all the mixed breed out and left it just the white.
Yeah, I see you got one regular
Yeah.
pigeon in there.
The son of a bitch, he came with a girlfriend and he never left. But
He came with a girlfriend that never left.
room and board for free.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave either. He just made himself right at home.
And I leave the cage open. He goes, he plays with the other ones, and they come.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of admirers. He's probably got a lot of. He's doing some hanky panky.
Oh, you believe it? Listen, if I take the screens off and everything off of the seals,
Yeah,
what
the
would you
the
charge me
vases.
for the inside?
If you take the screens off, and
Everything,
I'll do it for $50.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because for me to move, it's no big deal. But I don't usually like touching everybody's stuff
No.
because some people have priceless stuff,
We have
that can't be replaced.
Yeah, and some people
Vases.
they complain also a lot.
Yeah, because it's not put back
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
and
We
I
have
can't
a-
remember everything.
You
You know,
have a
it-
cleaning
it's-
woman, she doesn't move anything, and if she does, she does.
it's got to be exactly right.
I said,
Yes.
"Oh, my wife, she doesn't move anything. No, she said she puts in the same place.
Yeah, it's got to be
Listen,
exactly
as soon
right.
as I feel a little bit better, a few weeks.
Yeah, no rush.
I'll
Let me
get-
know.
Yeah, give me.
Yeah, I'll give you your card.
Then after a while, I lost the hope.
Yeah, okay. Man, that's the easiest $50 I ever made. So he has one regular pigeon in there. He said the son of a gun came with a girlfriend that he made. So he followed the white pigeons back to the coop. And that sucker never left, man. Free room and board, man. Free food. That guy's got himself at home, man. You best believe that one oddball pigeon is doing some hanky panky up in there, man. He laying his stink down. You heard what he said. He took about 40 pigeons to sell them, and he lost money on them. The cages cost $14, and he was like $14 sold. I guess it was some kind of a bird auction. Who knows? But I got done. It took exactly a half an hour. That's with checking out the birds and taking my time. I didn't want to get done too fast because you see Louie, man, you jinxed me, man. Louie had made a comment and said, "Do my customers ever complain I'm getting done too fast?" I said, no, not really. All they ever say is, oh, you done already? This is the first customer that complained. And just Louis just asked me that recently. So yeah, Louis, yeah, somebody did complain that I got done too fast. And see, if you didn't understand the moral of this story is when you're charging top dollar or paying for your time, do not get done too fast. It don't look good. All right? They're like, damn, well, what are we paying for? You can explain a lot as to what they're paying for, but you don't want to leave them painting their own picture because they will not say nothing to you. They just won't call you back, as you saw from that fella. But I corrected the situation and I made up for it. And I'm going to make up for it when I come back and do the insides. You see, I put the customer to work because I gave them a choice. I gave them options. Because, you know, we're not movers. So we're not going to be moving everybody's priceless heirlooms and risk the chance of breaking it and all that, even though we have insurance and all. Well, some of us might have insurance. But y'all get the general idea. Do not get done too fast. If you're fast like me, sometimes that could be a bad thing. I mean, it's a good thing for you, but it could be a bad thing on the flip side. You got to know what customers you can do this with. Just stick and move with. Not every customer wants to see you stick and move. The longer you stay there, the more they think they're getting their money's worth. But, I mean, to a certain point, that's understandable. I can understand that. You know, if I paid an air conditioner refrigeration guy money to come in and fix my AC unit, come to find out that it was low on Freon, but he was there for like 5 minutes and he charged me like $200, I'm gonna be like, damn, man, you know, I'll never call that guy back again. You know, I may not say nothing to him. No, what the heck am I talking about? I'm from West Philly. You damn sure I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna speak my mind. That's what we do, you know. Well, I hope you guys got your shopping in on Black Friday. I don't run out there like everybody else, you know, with them fools. To be honest with you, if you knew your history, you would not be celebrating and going out on Black Friday. You want to know why they call it Black Friday? It's because back in the day, in the slave days I'm talking about, after Thanksgiving, that's when they sold us for half price. It was called Black Friday. This is when they sold the slaves at a substantial discount. Look it up, man. Do your history, man. A lot of people don't know that, man. But trust me, your grandmothers, well, at least my grandmother and my mother, they know all about that stuff, man. You know, if y'all only knew. They don't teach you this in high school. They tell you what they want you to know. You know, selective learning, you know, just like with the news. It's fake news, man. They only release what they want us to know. You know, they ain't going to tell us what is really, really meaningful and what we should be knowing, you know, that's going to inform the, you know, the civilization, so to speak. But this is Masters at Wagtail, and I'll see you in the next one.